together in my head, but I don't know if there's any additional information we want to throw in.
So
I think Holmes should send Watson to the police station to tell Lestrade to release the brother.
And they always meet. They always meet for the denouement, right? He invites Lestrade over for dinner, and then they invite somebody else for dinner, and then they accuse that person, right? I mean, you have to...
One second. He'll write a note for Watson and send Watson off to the police station.
Right.
Before we don't know. I mean, you guys can make up whatever
Yeah.
you want, and you can say no. Holmes then says, once you've gone to the police station, deliver a note to Lestrade, meet me at the asylum.
Meet me at
The asylum.
the asylum.
So he and Watson go to the asylum.
Watson goes to the police station. Yes.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry.
And bring Lestrade.
So we need to bring Lestrade.
And the brother.
because everybody needs to be gathered in the study.
And then
They've got a study
we
in
need
the
to
back.
bring those two in at the last minute too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
For the denouement.
Okay. I feel like she needs to be there too. It's her
might as
husband.
well.
It's her husband.
Right.
We've got the party.
So who is going to wrap this up? You were saying you had a good
Okay,
idea.
All right, let's hear it.
Let's hear
Okay.
it.
So, Sherlock demands Gordon and Lestrade essentially free Bob Smith because this man was not insane. Every evening when he went to go play cards with Finch and the brother, Finch would slip
A pill.
well, a liquidy pill.
Oh, wait, we have something here. Can we find the bill? I think Holmes might have discovered that.
Please continue. Don't worry about the pills.
So he discovers, so he says every evening when he went to go play cards with the gentleman, something was slipped into his drink where he became violent and irrational. His wife, not knowing any better, then has him committed for his strange... Meanwhile, she and her brother were in talks of moving back to Italy to escape this horrible English life. Meanwhile, Finch was trying to poison and get Bob Smith committed because
They needed
they
the
had
money.
gone to Montana,
last summer Claudette had gone to Montana.
And they needed the money.
and they needed the money desperately to pay off their gambling debts, and so they
Yeah.
went to Montana hoping to find Bob's heir, but unfortunately Bob's wife died in childbirth, so they just picked up a random baby in Montana and hoped that, and they stole from Bob's wife's estate a necklace that had the baby's initials, hoping that would be enough proof
Yes,
that the baby could inherit the millions.
yes, from the Jedediah uncle guy.
That
Yes, yeah. So Sherlock says your real criminal is Finch and Lestrade, and I don't know if he would arrest her. But,
Claudette?
yeah, so she's
was never arrested in Sherlock
Guilty
Holmes
of
stories.
theft. She's stolen a baby.
Did she steal the baby? Yeah, I guess she did. So they're both arrested, and Bob Smith is freed.
Yay!
That was fun.
So what were your thoughts about the game?
It was good. I liked it. It was fun because, like, in the first half, I would say, like, I had all these different ideas, and like building upon other people's thoughts was really cool, and connecting them and finding threads throughout to kind of connect the story was really cool. But at the same time, like, it's really interesting how there's like a twist at the end or something, and you kind of have to figure it out. It'd be nice if you could just continue it until you got a connective thread, or if you had some sort of like way to like bring it all together without having like to stop or.
There should be like
We did speed it up here
Yeah.
because of time
Yeah,
constraints.
but it was good. I liked it.
Cool. Here, what were your thoughts on the game?
Good. I like the mechanic of the dice rolling. I like the storytelling aspect and the connectedness of it. My only concern would be if you got into a group of players where there was a dominant alpha type player who was directing more of the story.
Yeah.
But when anybody can jump in, and move a scene and move characters, I think that certainly mitigates that. So, good overall. Cool.
Yeah, I thought it was fun. I agree that in some situations having a game master plant some of the clues to help lead the story might have been beneficial. Like at times I think we felt a little like, what do we do now?
I do actually, as the host, I could have done that more, but I chose to be a little less structured.
I think that it also would have worked like maybe with a flowchart or something, so you could keep track of who everyone was and like be able to name them a little bit more. Because you should have like a character token for each person, because it was a little bit confusing on who was this person, who was that person, and their names.
Yeah. A lot of people don't have good memories for names and situations like that. But I find
to get to be a lot of people towards the end.
I find that you forget the unimportant people and you remember the important ones. So it kind of works out. And by the way, you're the youngest player and you are the winner. Yay! All right. Thank you all for playing.
Thank you very much.